Hey guys, and welcome to a new pick a card reading. In this reading, I'm going to have a look at what is going on for you guys in the month of September. And I think let's get started. Group number one. Hey, if you pick group number one, this is your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September. Which topics are going to be a topic? I'm so creative. And yeah. Of course, I'm going to pull a lot of advice cards and giving you a lot of, guidance, which is actually for me the most important thing. So I would say let's hop right in with our topic cards. What is coming towards for you? Group number one in the month of September. If you're hearing kids screaming, those are mine. They are doing great. Okay, so let's see. Okay, how many cards? Four. Four cards for group number one for the month of September. One of the topics might be commitment. Maybe you are asked to commit to your new belief systems, or maybe you are asked to commit to a relationship. Okay, then we have excitement, alignment, and strength. Okie doke. So then let's pull some tarot cards and let's have a look. Okay, 4 advice cards first. The first advice card is the Page of Cups. For the month of September, you're being asked absolutely, okay, I heard guidance, so I would say that it's asking you opening up your heart to guidance, opening up your heart in order to get more into communication with your guides, with your higher self, with your inner child also. Having this kindred spirit kind of energy. Okay, so the second advice card is the Two of Swords. Could talk about not being closed off, because in the normal deck of the Rider-Waite tarot deck, you can see in the picture of the Two of Swords, you see her holding the swords like that. So it's a little bit like being closed off, maybe being opinionated. So your advice in this card is absolutely getting out of your head and maybe digging a little bit deeper. I think I will refer to this card again. Let's see. We have the Hanged Man, which really talks to me about surrender, which fits actually pretty well with the Strength card that I've been pulling. And then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords in this case, it could really talk about trickery or something like that, but in an advice position, this really, I would like to show you the imagery. This really looks to me that you are being asked to, okay, I just saw the picture of the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, you came through a transition, okay, and now you are taking the swords that you have been taking with you. The swords are standing for your for opinions, for belief systems, maybe epiphanies, messages, communication and stuff like that, education also. So you take what you have learned with you and move on. Okay, I would like to draw an overall energy, and I just saw 3, so I'm pulling 3 cards as an overall energy in regards to the advices that you are being given over here. Okay, so the first one is the Six of Cups as an overall energy. Then we have the World, and we have the Death. So this really looks to me, I don't know, it kind of feels to me, it could tell a story, absolutely. So we have the first, we have the Six of Cups, the World, and the Death card. It really looks like there is an ending due to the fact that you have been completing a cycle. it could has something to do with you healing your inner child or a reconciliation with someone. Okay, I would like to have some sort of outcome cards. Two outcome cards. By the end of September, approximately, you know, time isn't linear, so it could be for you. It can turn out that these things are happening within the next 2 weeks or in the next 2 months. Okay, so when I'm talking about the September, this is just, you know, the mid-range between this, because, you know, the thing is, energy is always shifting, and depending on how much you're opening up your heart to new manifestations to come in, those things that I'm telling you right now may happen way more faster, or may come into you way more faster than maybe for people that are still a little bit closed off. Okay, so let me pull 2 outcome cards for the month of September. For group number 1, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Talks about seeing the fruits of your labor. And we have the 7 of Cups, which talks about possibilities. Can I have... Okay, thank you. I would like to have a clarifier on the 7 of Cups as an outcome card, because the 7 of Cups can also talk about illusions and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Okay. As an clarification card for the 7 of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is, for me, absolutely the light attribute. You have been working on your skills, okay? And this is what you are gaining from this. The 7 of Cups can absolutely talk about you are taking a decision, you are choosing one of those cups. Maybe due to opportunities that you are getting, okay, which can be linked to the card of commitment. You know, making a choice of which cup you want to take. This could absolutely lead to alignment, or can be caused by alignment. Okay, so the 7 of Cups can absolutely also talk about you are receiving many opportunities, but nonetheless, it's a very, very beautiful outcome, because you have been working for this, where you are going to step into, or this what you are going to manifest. And simply because I have the 7 of Pentacles, and in the card of the 7 of Pentacles, you see a guy who's watching the fruits of his labor, like in a bush, or, you know, fruits tree, whatever. And the thing is that he's taking one of those pentacles and is investing it into something new. Okay, so this is a very beautiful outcome. It can also it can also talk about, of course, about a reconciliation, and that a reconciliation due to the fact that you've been closing out a cycle, and you really surrender to the plan, to the divine plan, which may lead to an ending of some sorts. Maybe an ending of a belief system, or an opinion could absolutely be the case. But here what I absolutely see is that you are having it all together. It really looks like, group number 1, you are you already pretty much know what it is that you want, and where are the places that you still need to work on. This is actually a very good indicator. By the Knight of Pentacles, actually a very good indicator of you have been working on something yourself, or a plan. It doesn't matter in this case. Okay, so I would just really like to again have a close look on your advice cards. Okay, so the 2 of Swords, let's start up with this. The 2 of Swords can absolutely advise you to not be closed off, okay? Opening up your heart to new possibilities, and not being opinionated about how something needs to turn out. It can also talk about you are asked to take a decision. Okay, this is something that you need to listen to your intuition in regards to this card. This is different for each and every one of you. And the Page of Cups is really kindred spirit card, opening up your heart again. This is why we have the Strength, because I do really feel that you've been working very much on yourself, which led possibly to some sorts of independence and confidence, which then is of your what the fuck is going on? Which is obviously indicated by the Strength card. Okay, so the Hanged Man here is absolutely advising you to hang in there. Okay, trust and surrender that the plan is working out. Best case scenario for you, group number one. Okay, and the last advice card is know about your new belief systems that you want to new belief systems and new plans. I just heard the plans that you have been gathering, the plans that you were making out for the future for yourself, and move on. Okay, start doing something with it. Great. I would really like to close out the reading with 2 affirmation cards for you, group number one. Let's have a look. So the first affirmation card is feelings. And the second one is true offering. Wow, very beautiful. Okay, let's start off with the true offering, because in the moment I said it, I've been looking at the 6 of Cups. And you see this woman, she's offering this child something. This could be really for those of you that this might turn out as a reconciliation maybe with someone, okay? So true offering. May I release the fears, illusions and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting the next steps will always be shown. Here, this is the Hanged Man card. Use me, love, use me for the highest, I'm yours alone. Yeah, this card actually is really talking about you surrender to this process, surrender to the divine, and believing in yourself, believing that the things that you have been creating previously, that you've been doing a great job. Okay, so then we have the card of feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Yeah, this is the Page of Cups card. Absolutely, this kindred spirit energy, you know, this is something that is needed. Actually, this one, okay. 4 advices for you. I thought we finished, but not yet. But yeah, I would appreciate some good advice cards in the end of the reading. So the first advice card for you, group number one, is crafting. Crafting is about really being in the present, doing something creative, okay? In order to get out of your head, you know, this is also what the Two of Swords is talking about. Then we have create a schedule. Yeah, creating a schedule is not only creating a good, reliable foundation for the day, but it also gives you a sense of inner security and stability. Then we have yoga. Yeah, the yoga in this case, I do really feel that Spirit wants you to keep your energy in movement, okay? Be creative, okay. Be creative. Crafting, create a schedule, everything about creativity in order to, you know, in order for you to practice being in the present moment. Great. Group number one. That was your reading for the month of September. I really hope it supported you in some shape or form. And yeah, I'm moving on to group number two. Hey, group number two, and welcome to your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September. And I would say let's draw up front. Okay, three topic cards for you, group number two. What might occur for you in the month of September. Keep in mind that not every topic may occur in your life, may occur in the month of September, simply due to the fact that this is a pick a card reading, or in generally, like, you know, a collective one. So the first topic is strength, the same that group number 1 had, opportunities, and the last card is leadership. This sounds very promising. Okay, I would say let's start with some tarot cards. How many cards? 3. Okay, 3 cards that which are acting as an advice. Okay, so first card is the Queen of Wands. Very beautiful. Second one is the 5 of Pentacles. And the third advice is the Strength card. Okay, so again, strength, and we have the strength here. The overall energy is the Knight of Cups. Clarification, please. The 9 of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so please give me, okay, 2 outcome cards for you. Keep in mind that time isn't linear, so for those of you that are opening up, that are open enough, you know, emotionally, soul stuff, like, you know, open up in order to pull in the manifestations that are actually waiting for you to, you know, just opening up in order for them to come in. Of course, these things that I'm talking about may happen way more quicker than, for example, for those that still need some internal healing, and that which are still a little bit closed off. Okay, so 3 outcome cards, please. The first one is the Knight of Wands. The second one is the Ace of Swords. Wow, this is so awesome. And the third one is the Page of Wands. Very beautiful. So we're having actually pretty much action. Let me pull, yeah, overall energy is the Judgment card. Can I get a clarifier on the Judgment card, please? The World. Wow, honey, I mean, 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. We have aces, we have pages, and we have knights, and we have queens, and the 9 of Cups. This is going to be a very cool month for you. Seriously, just wait a moment, please. I would like to have 2 affirmation cards for you. 2 affirmation cards, please, for group number 2. 2 affirmation cards for group number 2. The first affirmation card is patience. And the second one is mistakes. I'm gonna read them for you. But first, let me just, opportunities, leadership. Okay, and I just asked if I should draw 2 Lightworker Oracle cards, because this really looks to me like a pretty spiritual reading, to be honest. Of course, we do have something going on in love, it feels. But let's see, let's see. The first one is Weight of the World. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Very, very beautiful. Yeah, and I do really feel that this is maybe in you know, with in communication with the Judgment card. And then we have Hyreth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I'm very sorry that you cannot see this like very good, but let's see. Okay, first of all, let's head over to the overall energy of the month of September. So we have here the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an action-oriented card. Cups can indicate Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, so all the water signs. It can really talk about maybe there is someone coming towards you who could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or having these signs in their chart. But it can actually pretty well be that this is you, okay, that this is your overall energy of the month. So you may be whether this is you or someone else, this is someone who um you know, someone who's able to communicate about his feelings, someone who is flirty, someone who is very um yeah, someone who can talk about love and is not afraid to show their love to you or you to them. Okay. And it can also talk, and I just heard communication can also talk about that you are a very loving person and you are compassionate towards others. This can also be the case, but this is an action. Actually, the knights to me are messengers, and this to me is a messenger of love. This can absolutely be you, because we do have the leadership card, okay? And I do really feel that this overall energy is actually you knowing now that, you know, as a light worker, let's say light worker, okay? We have many labels in this case, but let's take the word like light worker. You as a light worker are now ready to open up your heart. And of course, and I'm having like very high ringing in my ears. So I would really say that you as a light worker are finally opening up your heart. Okay, of course, this does not only benefit your romantic life, but in this case, as a light worker, it absolutely has an effect on your light work, and of course on your success in light work, because we have the card of opportunities. And I do really feel with opening up more, you're letting more, or you are allowing this manifestation to come in. Okay, because it is clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is your energy. Okay, this is how you feel, and this is an emotional wish fulfillment. I do really feel that whether this is a partnership or a love relationship or your light work, I do really feel that you are, in the months of September, you're feeling really emotionally fulfilled, and it doesn't really matter what the cause is, because I mean, emotionally fulfilled is emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so I would like to go on to the advice cards. So we have here the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is really talking about someone who is very passionate, someone who is very creative. Actually, not a very active card. Someone who is externally creative. The Queen of Wands, the queens are like for me personally, more the internal space. Okay, so this is really someone who is absolutely hungry for life, who is creative, who's passionate, who's having a lot of compassion for others, who is just very fiery. Okay, so this is like fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles talks about, in an advice position, you are asked to do everything to not feel alone, or not being very much alone. So which means socializing, communication, getting out of your comfort zone. I think this is really something that is very much linked to the strength and the leadership card, because light work, for those of you that are light workers, light work is not a one-man show. Okay, this is we are doing this all together. Okay, so in case you're feeling alone, you are really asked to step out of your comfort zone. This is what I literally hear: stepping out of your comfort zone and communicate. If this is in regards to relationship, this is the same advice: stepping out of your comfort zone and getting into a communication. It doesn't necessarily need to mean that you are asked to get into communication with this person, but if you're in general feeling like very much alone or lonely, there's a difference, I know, you taking the action part is the advice here. Okay, so with the Strength card, it really talks about I just heard, show the world the real you, show who you are. Okay, stepping out of your comfort zone, stop being alone, and just have fun, celebrate life, be passionate, be creative. Okay, This is the point, because you are asked to be seen. Okay, so if there's really a leadership position for you, these are the steps that you are asked to take, you know, developing your inner emperor. Okay, so let me get to the outcome cards. And the outcome card is 2. We have Judgment and the World. So what this leads to, and I really think that the Knight of Cups plays a huge role in this in September, in the course of the month of September, which is really you opening up your heart. And I do really feel like this, because we have the 5 of Pentacles. You seem to feel a little bit left outside alone or something like this. Get into action. If it's necessary, if this is for you, go maybe to propose to someone, okay? And just do it. Just do it, because when you do this, okay, when I do really feel that this is somehow I really feel, yes, somehow I really feel that with the card of mistakes, because the card of mistakes say, allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. With the card of mistakes, what I do really understand is that you may, why do I think of the Aquarius readings, like, you know, the old ones? So this and that are true. It doesn't matter. Do we have the 7 of Cups? No, we had group number 1 had the 7 of Cups. Let me, how do I put this? This card, if this is you, and you're thinking about approaching someone in love, or opening up your heart to the community of light workers, it doesn't really matter what it is. But you doing this, you embodying this energy, leads to the first to the world. You're closing out a cycle. And I do really think that you may be afraid of making mistakes by opening up. But the universe says no, freaking do it. Because you are releasing a hell lot of karma. Because you have been finally closing out this cycle. Okay? So do it. Do it, because it's like, come on. I mean, this is the Judgment and the World card. How much more intense could it be? You know, I absolutely understand you that that's why I said stepping out of your comfort zone. Now I know why it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. I do get you. I do get you. But the point is, what this leads to could be opportunities and leadership. Okay? So, okay, I'm being drawn to pull another card as a topic. Awakening. Wow. Okay, this is for some of you. This is about awakening. Maybe awakening to... This does not necessarily need to talk about you are becoming awakened. I think this is due to the fact that you had like some small dark night of a soul situation. This is how it feels to me, but this does not need to relate to everyone. So I would really like to explain to you how you came to this, okay? To this, the World and the Judgment card. Of course, by you following those advices, but in the external or in your energy, what happened is, and again, seriously, this remembers me so much of the previous Aquarius readings, which is very interesting. So we have the Knight of Wands, because the Aquarius had several times the Knight and the King and the Page of Wands. So very passionate energy, go-getter energy, confidence, strength, adventurous. Okay, this is the energy that you are going to embody. Okay, which is, I mean, come on, which makes sense. because the advices of the Queen of Wands and the Strength card, and you're not feeling alone anymore. You may get an epiphany, or you may receive a message or something like that, or downloads. This is going to be a very fiery and actually very adventurous month for you, full of love. This is very extremely beautiful. Really, I'm very happy for you, group number 2. So let me just close out the reading and read for you the Patience card. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Yes. This talks about surrendering. This talks really about surrender to this plan. Okay? So it's not really about patience. It's about surrender to it, because this is now this makes more sense, you know. Surrender to what you know actually is right for you, and take that leap of faith, do it, and the rest will unfold for you. Okay? And to those of you that weren't like pretty sure about doing something, this is now the best indicator for it. Okay, group number 2. That was your reading. Thank you very much for being here. I highly appreciate you all, and very beautiful reading, group number 2. Seriously. So yeah, I'm heading on to group number 3. Bye. Hey, group number 3, and welcome to your reading to what is going on in the months of September. I would say I'm like drawing a few cards, you know, outcome / advice cards, and we're gonna have a look at what is going on. So we have the 5 of Wands as an advice card. We have the Death card as an advice card. And we have the Everything is Fine, which is the 10 of Swords as an advice card. I'm going to show you all of the cards. Overall energy of the month of September is the Page of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. This is cool. Okie doke. Where's the other deck? Okay, I got it. So, what else? Let's have some potential outcome cards. And you know, guys, for the outcome, I just want to mention time isn't linear. So, first of all, we are all different, and each and every one of us is manifesting in a different pace, which means the more you're opening up to those manifestations and, you know, releasing low vibrational belief systems, the more faster they are going to come in, because you're not blocking them. Okay, so there may really be some of you that are going to manifest this within the next 2 weeks, or maybe within the next 6 to 8 weeks or longer, really depending on how much you're opening up to those kind of manifestations. Okay, so let's see what is group number 3. What is coming towards group number 3 in the month of September? What is coming towards group number 3 in the month of September? We have the 5 of Cups, the Judgment, the Magician. Wow. And the overall energy is the Page of Wands. Okay, can I have a clarifier on the 5 of Cups? Okay, great. That's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. That's a cool month for you. Seriously. So, let's hop right into first what is coming towards you. Okay, so let's say first we have the overall energy of the month of what is coming towards you is the Page of Wands. So this is like a very adventurous, very creative, very passionate, you know, a little bit playful and curious kind of month for you. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so clarified with the King of Pentacles, it really means that you stopped, that you finally stop not focusing on what didn't work out. You now have gained a lot of stability, and now you're way more focused on what it is that you want. Okay, so this is why we have the Page of Wands. This is really, you know, about being hungry about life, being hungry for life, and want to experience life. Okay, so you're not sitting here anymore and crying over spilled milk. No, you gained stability, internal stability, which of course leads to external stability because you manifest the equivalent of your vibration. Then we have the Judgment card, and let me include the Magician, the Judgment card, and then the Magician card. I mean, two major arcanas of what is coming towards you. You are, I think this inner stability that you are gaining, that you have been gaining, is kind of, may really be some kind of an initiation for something. Maybe because you gained a lot of independence, a lot of inner strength and willpower and confidence, and you finally know what is not longer serving you. This is really about releasing karma, you know. So this is very beautiful because, you know, I really feel for you, group number 3, that you are pretty much like having the upper hand, not in a controlling type of way, but probably, or I think more in a way of being very stable, secure, and really being the alchemist. You absolutely know how to work with the elements. How, for example, law of attraction is working. You may know about your inner flow, your own unique flow. Okay, and this is really something what I think creates the Page of Wands as an overall energy, that you now really don't really feel anymore that there's anything that you need to control or need to have control over, and you finally realize that, and I know, sense the ringing in my ears, you finally realize that you just want to enjoy life. Simple, you know. So I would like to go to the advice positions. The overall energy of those advices is the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So which means you may be very much in you know, in working mode, which is cool because it seemed to you seem to have a lot of fun. It really seemed to be something very creative, which can also be indicated by the Page of Cups, because the cups are about emotions, also intuition, creativity. But with the Page of Cups, it really feels that you are having a lot of kindred spirit energy inside of you. Or this is the advice, you know, working on the things that you are doing, or working on working on your skills, or, you know, doing your work, and still keeping up an open heart for communication. I just heard keeping up an open heart for communication, not being too much into work. Yeah, this card is very important, and I will explain to you why. The Eight of Pentacles simply talks about you working on your craft, maybe working on your project, okay? And the Page of Cups is asking you to keep your heart open to communication, to things that may come in. Because we have the Five of Wands, which talks about competition, but in this case the Five of Wands really talks to me about not having a guard on, you know, or not thinking that you need to prove something to anyone. Okay, That's the point. This is really very much talking about your self-worth. That's why we have the Page of Cups here. Keeping an open heart, you know, keeping your heart open. The another indicator is the Death card. There is something, okay, I'm allowed to take a clarifier. There's something that you need to end, and I do I want to draw a clarifier on the Death card. Why is the Death card here? What is this Death card saying? Temperance. We have another major arcana, and still Spirit don't want, there's really nothing coming through. The only thing, the Death card, something comes into balance, and therefore something is ending, or something is ending because, something is ending, and then something, and it leads to something come into balance. I don't know what it is. Okay? It has to do with something that comes into balance because something ends, or vice versa. Okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords, which also talks about ending something. But actually in this card, because I have this card twice in the deck, okay? One with the written, with the sentence, everything is fine, and the other one is like with the Ten of Swords, because this is the Ten of Swords, okay? This is just a joke. I just love this card. So in this case, actually here the advice is to start over new with something, and this could really, since the swords are linked to also plans, ideas, epiphanies, opinions, mindsets or habits, whatever. It can also talk about communication, but there's something that needs to end. Or you are asked to start over again with something. I don't know. This is something. Okay, I'm allowed to pull a clarifier. Clarifier, please, for the Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords. Something is ending because, or you are ending something because you came to a conclusion about something. Okay, and this is everything that I'm allowed to know. But in order to close out the reading, I would like to pull for you first for topic cards. Please keep in mind that, you know, not every topic that I'm going to pull now is for you. Not everyone. There may be some of those topics. You know, take those that you feel, you know, intuitively more drawn to. Okay? It could be one, it could be all, it could be only two, you know. Let's see. 4 topic cards. Okay. The first one is solutions. I do really feel that this has something to do with the Queen of Swords. Then we have manifestation. Children. Children can be linked, of course. Maybe you have children, or maybe someone else is having children, or there's something to do with children in your life. But this children card can also be linked to the kindred spirit energy that you are asked to embrace. And we have endings, so this is like very obvious. Okay, endings. I mean, we have the Death card and the Ten of Swords. There are going to be endings, but the thing is, there's no second where I really feel that you are going to, that this is something that is going to rock your boat immensely, or that this is something that is going to tear you down or something like that. Okay, so yeah. Group number 3, let me just close out the reading by pulling, okay, 3 advice cards for you. Something that you are asked to focus. No, I want to take those. This makes more sense to me. Woo. Damn it. So the first one is stretching. Stretching actually talks about you are asked to be in movement in order to keep your energy in flow. Go for a walk, the same thing. Has to do also with being in the present. Then we have chakra healing. In this case, what I would absolutely advise you to heal is very, very much your lower 3 chakras. Absolutely. Even though I really don't feel that you, not every one of you urgently need it. Seriously, this is what I see. But also, and this is what I just got the hint, your solar plexus chakra and heart and throat chakra. Solar plexus, heart and throat. This is really what just popped up in my head. And be creative. Yeah, with be creative, it really talks about being in the present. So very beautiful reading, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm heading over to group number 4. Hey, group number 4, and welcome to your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September. I'm going to lay out a few cards about like what is coming towards you, some advice cards, maybe some outcome and some like topics, okay? So the advice cards, I'm asked to draw 4 advice cards for you. The first advice card for you is the 10 of Swords, which talks about closing out a cycle in regards to plans, belief systems, opinions, and habits, patterns, and communication. Then we have the Devil, which advises you to liberate yourself. Very beautifully together with the 10 of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which talks about you starting something new. Okay, there is the Ace of Wands are about beginnings or a new start about something. The Ace of Wands can also talk about an epiphany that you are having, or some kind of ignited passion that is coming towards you. The Queen of Swords is a woman who is very much in tune with her intuition, trusting her guidance, absolutely relying on her new formed belief systems. So I would really like to have, okay, with this one, please give me, okay, 2 cards about the overall energy. The first overall energy card is the King of Swords. Very interesting, because you are asked to embody the Queen of Swords. And then we have the 9 of Cups. So wait a moment, I just want to know something. Damn it. Okay, so the King of Swords as an overall energy for the month of September, clarified by the Knight of Cups. I've been asking whether this is a person coming towards you. Of course, not for each and every one of you. This is a person. This can absolutely be an energy that you are going to embrace. But I would say this is now the right timing for pulling some topic cards. So let's see. Group number 4. Topic cards for the month of September. How many? Seriously, 5. Okay. 5 cards. So the first card is a breakthrough, and keep in mind that not each topic card is going to like be a topic in your month of September. We have release resistance. Yeah, releasing resistance is very much tied to the 10 of Swords and the Devil card, which talks about liberating yourself. Then we have alignment. We have beginnings. Yeah, Ace of Wands. But let's see. And the last one is let go. Yeah, this is the 10. This is also the 10 of Swords and the Devil card. Liberation, letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. So I would like to draw some outcome cards, 3 cards about 2 cards as an overall energy of what is coming towards you, and then like 3 or 4 cards about like what it could be that is coming towards you. So the first thing is everything is fine, which is the Ten of Swords. Again, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, Lord. The King of Swords again. This is interesting. And the overall energy of what is coming towards you. We have the Nine of Cups again. And the Emperor. Wow. I am thrilled. I'm thrilled. Okay, so okay, overall energy of the advice cards. The overall energy of or what is like coming towards you. Okay, because we don't have got just one, but in the other spread I have been like going a little bit more about of today. Really, communication is tricky. You know, it's a bumpy road for me today, so bear with me. I've been drawing two outcomes. Actually, both of them are the same, but in the other spread that I've been drawing, I've been focusing a little bit more on what is coming towards you and not the advices, okay? So let's start off with the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups in regards of what is coming towards you in the month of September. We have the King of Swords twice and the Nine of Cups twice. So this means there might be very likely a King of Swords that you are going to come into communication with, and whether it could be both ways. This could be a manifestation because you already feel like this, or this is something that you are going to feel when this King of Swords comes in. But nonetheless, we have the Knight of Cups, who is a messenger of love, clarifying the King of Swords. So I do really feel that this is like, this could be in regards to love, but not necessarily. Okay, let me explain for you the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a great communicator. He is very much in tune with his intuition, and he is very stable and grounded. He absolutely knows what he wants. He knows where to go. It's a little bit like the Emperor energy, to be honest, which we have over here. But this guy is very known for his good communication skills. And I just heard he's very reliable. Okay, this has something to do with the breakthrough card I just heard. And I don't really know whether this is your breakthrough. This could be also you, the energy that you are embodying. Yeah, this could very well be an energy that you are going to embody. Because do we have leadership here? No, we have beginnings, alignment, let go. Very interesting. So what I really see in general, okay, in the month of September, you feel emotionally very content. I mean, very fulfilled. I don't feel really that you're lacking anything. And on top of that, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And this here is written down, everything is fine. But you are closing out not only a cycle which has burdened you a lot, but also something that really kept your head, your mental space full of clutter, stuff that actually needs to be released. And I do really feel that this is something that you're going to do in the month of September, that you are releasing a lot of resistance. Not only that, you are finally letting go of burdens. And this is very beautiful to see, because this is what is coming towards you, okay? You're closing out cycles, and I deliberately, I need something to drink. And I on purpose say closing out cycles, okay? Because we have the wands and the swords, of course. I mean, and we have the 10 of swords twice. This is crazy. And the overall energy of what is coming towards you in September is the Emperor and the 9 of Cups. And I would like to have a clarifier on the Emperor. Excuse me. Oops. Wait a moment. So the Emperor could be an Aries. The Emperor could be you. You are taking the lead. But let's see, why is the Emperor here? 9 of Swords, yes. This is, so the Emperor, it really looks, of course, it could be an Emperor, someone who is having Aries in their chart, someone who is the entrepreneur or the divine masculine, okay? So he's strategic, he's having a lot of confidence, a lot of willpower, he's very determined about what it is that he wants, but in a very balanced way, okay? Because he's the divine masculine, not the distorted masculine. So he is, his lower 3 chakras, he's extremely stable, internally stable, emotionally stable, which is also being indicated by the 9 of Cups that I have been drawing as an overall energy of what is coming towards you. So, and the Emperor being clarified by the 9 of Swords is because you finally stopped worrying. And in this case, it can also talk about maybe there's an Emperor coming towards you or a King of Swords coming towards you because you finally stopped worrying about whether something is going to manifest or not. Okay, that's why we have, I think this is really the breakthrough. The 9 of Swords, letting go of this burden with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. This is really your breakthrough. This is what leads you maybe to manifest the Emperor, or being in the energy of an Emperor, which is very, very beautiful. You will absolutely be in the space of letting go and releasing resistance, coming into alignment. Very beautiful, which makes absolute sense since we have the King and the Queen of Swords. So we have male and female counterpart. We have counterpart energies. So this also talks to me about alignment, you know, balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, okay? So, and then we have beginnings, of course, after starting, you know, after letting go of those 10 of Wands and then starting off with an Ace of Wands, because this is how this, here the circle ends and here it starts. This is the Ace of Wands, okay? So very, very beautiful. I would like to pull for you oh no, okay. I'm being guided, sorry, I'm being guided to take the Moonology deck. Let's have a look. How many cards? 3. 3 cards for you, for like what is coming towards you. What the heck just happened? What is coming towards you in the month of September? Group number 4. Just let me arrange my cards. Give me a moment, please. Okie doke. So 3 cards. The first one is a new start is coming, yeah, which is very heavy indicated by the beginnings and breakthrough, and of course releasing resistance, and the Ace of Wands. A win-win outcome is forecast. This really feels like, you know, whenever I hear a win-win outcome is forecast, for me, you know, for me intuitively, it always feels like there are at least 2 people involved. Then we have adjustments are required. Yeah, but you know, seriously, group number 4, I don't really feel that, you know, these adjustments which are required. Okay, just let me draw one card. What are the adjustments that are required? We have the strength. Yeah, this is just adjustments are required, actually talks about, which fits very beautifully with the Emperor. It really talks about you working on your solar plexus chakra. I also hear heart chakra, communication, throat chakra. In general, you know, doing chakra healing work or breath work in regards to your chakras is a very, it's actually really good advice, to be honest. So just let me draw 4 advice cards for you, group number 4, before I'm closing out the reading. So group number 4, what I really see, what is coming to you is a leadership type of energy, whether this is you, an energy that you are going to embody. What I actually think what could be, but it can also be linked to the Knight of Cups. So there could be really someone coming towards you in regards to love. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, because it's the suit of the swords. But, you know, whether it is about love, work, light work, it really doesn't matter. You will rock this month of September so freaking much. Seriously, group number 4. So we have breath work. Didn't I just say breath work? This is funny. Okay, chakra healing, breath work. Okay, being in the present. Then cook something nice. It's the first time I see this card, seriously. I mean, since I made it. Gratitude, yeah, gratitude in regards to, this is also what the Nine of Cups is talking about, and that's why the Nine of Cups is coming towards you, because the Nine of Cups over there is has some kind of an advice position, and this is what is coming towards you. So what you put out is what you receive, okay? Practicing gratitude, you know, practicing the energy of this, what it is that you want to manifest. Too many cards, honey. Too many cards. Okay, let's see. Declutter your space. Yeah, make space for new energy to come in. Okay, so in order to in order to prevent the energy to be stuck in your home. Okay, so group number 4, great reading. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an awesome month for you, to be honest. And I'm thanking you for being here. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm moving on to group number 5. I'm going to pull 4 advice cards, and the overall energy of those advices are like, what is the higher purpose? And those are going to be 2 cards. So let's see. I'm also going to draw some topic cards for you, and of course not each topic card is going to resonate with all of you, or with each and every one of you. So the first advice card is the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is advising you to show your skills and collaborate with someone in regards to work. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who could be Leo. No, actually, this is an advice card. So in this case, the King of Wands advises you to create a huge sense of confidence, willpower, determination. It is, to me, it feels like very much like the Emperor card. So having a lot of passion, creativity, creating something, and yeah, someone who, and this is what I just get, someone who is internally stable enough to take the decisions, like, you know, on point. Okay, so the third card is the Page of Wands. It's new from the King of Wands. The Page of Wands is like more adventurous, absolutely. Someone who is more creative, passionate, fiery, you know, has some kind of kindred spirit style within itself, really opening up his heart to starting something new, passionate. Okay, then and we have the Emperor. Okay, so we just talked about you. Um, Embracing the energy of the Emperor is very much okay. In general, the advice cards over here are masculine energy. It's action oriented. Okay, so stepping into a leadership position, being the entrepreneur of something, taking the lead of something, being confident, being strategic. And first of all, because the Emperor is the archetype of the divine masculine, so those actions that you are stepping into are meant to be balanced. Okay, not from an ego base, balanced, being internally secure, stable in order to take passionate actions, which, you know, maybe there's going to come something towards you in the month of September where you are asked to act quickly. Okay, that's why we have the wands, because the wands are I think, yes, the wands are the fastest suit in the tarot deck. So, and let's have an overall energy card. We have the Four of Swords and the World. Okay, so the World card actually talks about you closing out a cycle. I think pretty much that you are there is really a cycle that you're going to close out, because there's some action that you are asked to take. We're gonna have a further look on it when we are pulling the advice, the topic cards. And the Four of Swords actually talks about you resting. Okay, resting. I heard rejuvenating, I heard mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, working very much on your internal stability, grounding yourself and being in the present, because the Four of Swords is also the card for me about meditation. Okay, so I would say, oh my gosh, I have something in my right eye. Lord. Okay, I'm being guided to draw 4 topic cards for you for the month of September. So again, keep in mind that not each card is going to be a topic for you. Just take what resonates, take what you're feeling intuitively guided to, okay, or drawn to. So the first card is partnership. The second one is beginnings. Yeah, which can be indicated by the Page of Wands, you know, having a beginner's mind about something, starting something new in a passionate way, letting go. Yeah, this can be something that is linked to the World card. You're closing out a cycle. And bliss. Yes, bliss is something that is also being indicated by the Page of Wands. By the Page of Wands, simply because he's very adventurous, okay, and he's hungry for life, and he just wants to try this and that. He's very creative, and you know, some kind of this stuff. But all of these things are happening from a stable foundation, internally stable foundation. Okay, so I would like to have a look at the outcome. No, not the outcome, sorry. I want to have a little bit more information about like what is coming towards you, and what is the overall energy of it that is coming towards you. Okay, 3 cards. Page of Wands again. The Empress, and we have the Emperor. This could be an indicator for the partnership. Even the 3 of Pentacles can be absolutely an indicator for the partnership. We have the 3 of Cups. This is very beautiful. And we have the 8 of Cups. And the overall energies are the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is working on his skills. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okido. Let's have 2 Moonology cards about what is coming towards you in the month of September. Something that is going to give us a little bit more insight, even though I really feel I don't need it, but it's like, you know, I want to know what is the energy like in the month of September for you. We have your hard work is paying off. This is very beautiful. And we have you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Okay, third one. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay, interesting. So, as what is coming towards you in the month of September, we're having the overall energy of the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Okay? This actually means that, and this is how I feel it, okay? It could be there's a Knight of Pentacles coming towards you, or maybe making an offer for you, an offer to you, which can be very well related to the partnership card beginnings. The Three of Pentacles, which is talking about you showing your skills or collaborating with someone. We also have, yeah, you know, the thing is, I do also feel that this has something to do with the World card. You, in some shape or form, you're closing out a cycle. Actually, I'm not getting very much more about which cycle this is. The World card can absolutely also talk about traveling, but I would really like to refer to the Queen of Cups. And group number 5, this could be, of course, someone coming towards you, as well as the Knight of Pentacles, or it could be that you are going to embody one or both of those energies. So the Queen of Cups is someone who is very much in tune with her feelings, with her emotions. She's someone who is nurturing her inner child, who is really taking care of her inner child, which is going to really lead to you being able to let go of something, okay? This can also be very much linked also to the World card, closing out a cycle, letting go of something, maybe letting go of self-worth stuff. It doesn't necessarily need to talk about you letting go of a person, but I would like to go card by card through the month. So we have the Page of Wands about like what is coming towards you. I think this is you, because you also have the Page of Wands in the advice position. So you being adventurous, being hungry for life, being very creative, can be linked to the Knight of Pentacles. Very, very eager to practice your skills, very eager to work. Also linked to the Three of Pentacles, collaboration could be a thing. Then we have the Empress, which is the which is the divine counterpart energy of the Emperor, okay? The energy that you are asked to embody, okay? So the Empress can actually talk about something, some creation, maybe something comes to fruition, something that you have been working on. This could be linked to the Empress. The Empress could be a person that that is coming towards you, because you embody the Emperor. This could be very well talk about a divine counterpart energy, but in this case it can absolutely also talk about you embodying this energy, someone who is she's nurturing, she's mothering, like the Queen of Cups, you know. She takes very much care of herself. She's not a very active oriented part. This is way more internally. She's taking care for her inner stability, which can also be indicated by the Four of Swords, about meditation, being in the present, nurturing yourself, mothering yourself, healing your inner child, okay? So the Three of Cups is actually talking about there is some sort of celebration, I feel. Some sort of you getting together with people. This is happiness. This is a celebration card to me, to be honest, okay? You have communication with people, that is something that is making you very happy. And, you know, in general, the whole month looks very very nurturing, very mindful in first place, okay? I don't really feel that a lot of things are going to happen, not in like a catastrophe stuff or something like that. No, because you are in alignment. I do really feel that you are going to come into a major alignment. With the Eight of Cups, it really talks about walking away from what doesn't serve you emotionally anymore. And this is very well linked to the Let Go card. Okay? So there were some cards that I wanted to pull, and right now I have no idea which one it was because my eye is driving me crazy. But okay, the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. First time I'm using this deck in those readings. So let's see. Any additional messages to what is coming towards group number 5 in September 2020? We have here and now. Yeah, here and now is really talking about being in the present, surrendering to the process, and really keep your eye on your work, keeping your eye on keeping your heart open, being adventurous, having fun. This is also the Page of Wands, which is advising you being adventurous, you know, and having fun and enjoy life, okay? Being in the present and not worrying about the future or feeling guilty or ashamed about the past. So with the card to the sea, for some of you, it means you may travel, which can be also indicated by the World card. The rest of you, this is absolutely, you know, because number 7, which is the number of the card, is very much about a spiritual lesson. So really allowing yourself to feel your emotions when something is getting stressful. It is important. Crying, you know, cry whenever you need it, okay? So yeah, I would like to close out the reading with my advice oracle cards. Let's see. 3. Okay, so the first card is meditation. Again, like the Four of Swords that I've been pulling for you, it talks about being in the present, like the card number 32 of this oracle deck, being here and now, being in the present, okay? Then we have spent time with family and friends. Yeah, as I said, gathering together with people, getting out of your head is a big thing, okay? In order to surrender to the process of this, what needs to end, and this what wants to start new, okay? Nourish your temple. Yeah, this is the Empress card that I have been drawing. So you're very heavy focus this month, okay? As an advice, being in the present, enjoy life, and getting out of your head, which is the same like being in the present, okay? So group number 5, very beautiful reading. I really hope it supported you in some shape or form and prepared you somehow for the month of September. You're doing a great job. I have no doubt that this month you are absolutely going to have some sort of a breakthrough. Absolutely. Okay? And just one thing, and this card with the new moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe, simply means that you are asked to be in the present and not worry about stuff, because everything is being taken care of and everything is going to turn out as it was meant to turn out. Okay, so group number 5, again, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm moving on to group number 6. Hey, group number 6, and welcome to your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September 2020. I would say I'm going to pull, okay, 5 topic cards for you. Of course, not each card might resonate with what is coming towards you, but I would say absolutely trust your intuition in regards to these cards, in regards to anything that I'm saying, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Very important. So as soon as I managed handling my cards, just wait a moment. They're slippery. I believe sometimes, sorry, sometimes it's very funny. Listen to those videos because my English isn't perfect, but anyways, I absolutely believe that you guys understand me. So the first one is healing. Okie doke. The second card is meditation. We have passion. We have light work. And we have confidence. Wow. So let's see. Let's pull advice cards and 1 or 2 cards that are going to give us an insight about like the higher purpose of those advices. You know, why? What is the reason? So the first advice card is the King of Swords. Communicating clearly, being in touch with your intuition, advices, okay? I mean, those are the advices. Being in touch with your intuition, communicate clearly. I just heard fairness. Another thing is about really relying on the belief systems that you have been building, you know, those new belief systems, those high vibrational belief systems that you have been building, relying on them and practicing them is also what I hear in regards to walking your talk, okay? So then we have the 8 of Cups, which advises you to walk away from what doesn't serve you anymore, okay? Doesn't need to be a person, absolutely not. I don't really think that this month there's a lot of internal stuff happening to you, okay? I mean, with healing, we have confidence, healing, meditation, passion, and light work. I will refer to the light work in a minute, but we have the Knight of Cups. And in an advice position, the Knight of Cups is really asking you to open up your heart to new possibilities. This could really be about love, but this can also be about opportunities, okay? And opening up emotionally, okay? And since the Knights are, to me, messengers, you can really talk about opening up your heart in order to express your feelings, which is, I think, very much linked to the healing card and can absolutely be about the light work card, because as a light worker, opening up your heart is something that is going to prevent you from how do I put this? We are opening up our heart as soon as we are sensing a certain amount of stability within ourselves in order to open up. It's like, okay, I'm feeling secure now, and now I can open up. That's that's the order. So the last advice card is the Page of Cups, which is actually talking the same, just with the additional thing is that the Page of Cups is it's not very much action oriented. Yeah, he is in action, but not very much like the Knight of Cups. The Page of Cups is not really a messenger. To me, the Page of Cups in this case really indicates to me that you are being asked to not only opening up your heart, but letting this kindred spirit energy in, okay? So this is also very, and of course also linked a little bit to passion. You're being a little bit flirty and stuff like that. Doesn't mean that you are asked to flirt with each and everyone around you. It's just about this kindred spirit and light-hearted energy, okay? So let's draw two cards that are telling us a little bit about, okay, what is this that you're working towards. We have the Star, and I just heard wish fulfillment. So let's see another card, and we have the Six of Wands, which is very much talking about celebrating our success in particular, okay? This is about a success, maybe something success in an area where you had a wish about, okay? Because the Star card is not only about having hope and faith in your dreams, but it's also the Make-A-Wish card, okay? So I would really like to know now from the tarot cards, what is coming towards you, okay? And the overall energy of it. So the first thing is the King of Cups. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and now we have the King of Cups. This is interesting. Then we have the Page of Cups, so we have it twice. Now it's getting more interesting. The next thing that is coming towards you is the Hanged Man. This is very cool. And Justice, Lord. Okay, and what is the overall energy? 2 cards. We have the King of Pentacles. We have so many kings, knights, and pages. It's almost hilarious. And we have the Empress. Wow. Okie doke. This looks quite challenging. Let's have a look at the Moonology cards. Tell me what is the energy that is coming towards group number 6 in the month of September in regards to these cards over there. Because I want to have a little bit more clarification, because we have a lot of pages, kings, knights, and we have the Empress. And I would like to figure out like which of those are your energies, or probably might be the energy of someone else. So please clarify for me those cards over there. A time for healing. Yes, I don't really feel that this is this is very heavily linked to the Hanged Man, actually, and also to the King of and the Page of Cups, because it really feels that where the focus in the month of September for you is really healing your heart space, and maybe curing some hurt that you had. It doesn't need to be in regards to a partnership. It could very well be, but I do also think that it's very much also about, yeah, okay, we have the Confidence card over here. So because we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and actually the thing is, in order to practice this, you have to have a certain amount of confidence in order to open up your heart. Okay, so another card about another clarification card for those cards over there. Confidence is your key to success. Confidence. Yeah, of course. And the next one is you and your loved ones are safe. So this is the same card that group number 5 had. So for those of you that felt drawn to group number 5, you can have a look at group number 5 also. Okay, so you and your loved ones are safe. This is interesting. You and your loved ones are safe is definitely a card that is not for each and every one of you. Absolutely not, because this can really talk about, which can be indicated, by the way, by the King of Pentacles that I've been drawing, because the King of Pentacles is someone who is internally that much stable that he's reflecting this energy on the outside, in the external, in a tangible way. Okay, so which means that he's financially in a very good position. So those of you that are worried about this, I do really feel what is going to support you very much this month is you, yeah, with the card of the light work. So for those of you that are in service of or to humanity, damn. Okay, I swear today I'm going to have a look at whether it is in service of humanity or to humanity. But you get me, okay? So for those of you that consider themselves as being light workers or other labels, okay, the King of Swords is asking you really in first place to trust your intuition and being in connection with the higher realm, being in connection with your spirit guides, also your inner child, what I hear. Actually, what is pretty obvious, since we have so many, we have the King of Cups, 2 Pages of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is very much about love-focused action, okay? And we have a lot of cards about, like, you know, you're being asked to be confident. And another thing with the Hanged Man, okay, that I've been drawing as like what is coming towards you. I don't really feel like you really managed to open up your heart to something or someone, whether it is your light work or a person. I don't feel that I had like a similar theme in group number 4, but I'm not very sure actually. But the thing here is, I don't really feel that, you know, you start really opening up your heart, starting talking about your emotions, and you know that with doing this you are good to go, and you really trust in the process of it. Okay, you're opening up your heart and you're allowing your emotions to flow, and really talking about stuff that is on your heart, walking away from what doesn't serve you, and really, like, it feels like you are getting stuff done. Okay, it really feels like you are closing out cycles. And with the Hanged Man, it really looks to me like you absolutely surrender to the process. It could also mean that there will be a time in the month that you will be asked to be the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man, he's hanging there upside down in order to gain clarity, in order to gain enlightenment. Okay, which really talks about surrender to the divine plan. So, and then we have the Justice card, which talks about cause and effect, which is very beautiful, because I would like to show you the... Wait a moment. It really looks like a little story, okay? And just for you guys to know, the more you are opening up to new things to come in, the faster they will come. Okay, so this story here may occur for some of you within the first 2 weeks. And for those of you that are really struggling with embodying the King or the Knight of Pentacles in general, the King or the Knight of Cups, it will prolong the process, of course, of this manifestation. We can really talk here. It could really talk about you, you getting into a new partnership. But I think in first place, there's going to be a success over your ego, first of all. Not a success over your ego in terms of controlling something, not at all, but in terms of surrendering. So the King of Cups over here is someone who's very compassionate. He is a caretaker. He is very firm, very stable within himself. Then we have here the Page of Cups, someone who is like a little bit flirty, kindred spirit energy, opening up your heart, you know, being chattery about his emotions and stuff like that. And then we have the Hanged Man, and then the Justice card. And I do really feel that you opening up your heart and then surrender to the process will lead to something, because the Justice card really talks about cause and effect. Okay, and I do absolutely feel with the King of Pentacles. Can I have please, a clarification card on the King of Pentacles? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Fool card. Wow, another major arcana. I do really feel the King of Pentacles is you, because the Fool card talks about taking that leap of faith. Okay, that's why we have the Confidence card here. Okay, and passion. Okay, I do really feel that you have been taking a leap of faith, which led to some sort of success, or which will lead to some sort of success, which will make you embody the energy of the King of Pentacles. This guy over here, internally and externally stable. Okay, beautiful. In order to close out the reading, I would really like to draw for you 2 affirmation cards that will guide you through the month of September, or giving you some kind of supportive energy, okay? So the first affirmation is solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Yes, and you are absolutely making a start to let these things come in when you are embodying the the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a messenger of love, opening up your heart. Okay, not keeping your way keeping yourself in the background. Okay, so the next card is despair. I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Yeah, this talks very much about surrendering to the process, which we have here in the Hanged Man. And we have in the Fool card. And of course, actually in every card that I'm seeing here, to be honest. And being the Empress, being creative, the Justice card, which talks about cause and effect. So the moment that you really surrender to it, the Wheel of Fortune is clicking into place. Okay, so group number 6, thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this reading supported you in some shape or form. This is going to be a very nice month for you, full of really stepping out of your comfort zone. Absolutely, this is what I feel. But also taking extremely healthy decisions. And very beautiful. Group number 6, again, thank you so much for being here, and I'm moving on to group number 7. Hey, group number 7, and welcome to your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September. We are first going to, I'm going to pull some topic cards about what might come towards you in the month, which topics are coming towards you in the month of September. So please keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not each topic card is going to be a thing in the month of September for you. So just trust your intuition, as always. So the first one is we have beginnings. This is really nice start for this reading. We have creation. We have manifestation. Wow, that looks very promising, seriously. We have surrender, of course. I mean, what would be a good manifestation without surrendering? And we have commitment. Great. Let's have a look. What is the energy going to be like in the month of... No, okay, not now, not yet. Great, it's okay. So the Moonology cards, we're gonna have them later. So I'm going to pull some advice cards for you for the month of September. The first advice card is the King of Cups. The second advice card is the Ace of Swords. Wow. The third one is the Lovers. And I just had a look at, and my eyes were just like coming to the card of commitment. And we have the Five of Cups. Please give me an overall energy. What is group number 7 working towards in regards to these advice cards? We have the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. I would like to have some more tarot cards in regards to what is coming towards you and the overall energy of what is coming towards you. The first one that we have is the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Death and Rebirth card, which is the Death card. I understand. Okay, should I draw another one? Yes, okay. And the Page of Wands, very beautiful. So what is the overall energy of what is coming towards group number 7? We have the the Knight of Wands and the Emperor again. Okay, so okay, wait a moment, please. No, this one. Can I have, please, a clarifier on the Emperor? The Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. Okay, so let's see. Because you took a leap of faith. Ah, this is this is related to the death and rebirth card. Okay, so let's start off with the advices, okay? So we have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups, someone who's very, those are the advices for you, okay? So you are being asked to not only open up your heart and talking about emotions, talking about your feelings, but this is also really much related to being compassionate towards others, okay? I don't really feel that this King of Cups card is very much tied to the manifestation card, to surrender card, to creation card, and also to the commitment card, because commitment is, first of all, we need to be committed to ourselves, to our own beliefs, okay? This is the first thing. But in regards to the King of Cups, the advice here is really having an open heart, talking about your emotions, being compassionate. The King of Cups is the caretaker to me, okay? So let's move on with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is talking about a new beginning, or planning, or a new plan could also be a new plan. It can also talk about maybe opening, I just heard opening up yourself for new plans, which can be very well related to the King of Cups, with opening up your heart for manifestations to come in. This could be something, you know, following the advice of the Ace of Swords can lead to receiving the Ace of Swords, okay? Then we have the Lover's card. And the Lover's card does not necessarily mean that you are asked to get into a relationship with a divine counterpart. No. It actually, in this case, really looks like you are really here in first place in the month of September to take care of your inner divine feminine. Ah, this is very interesting. Okay, let me move on. Okay, so with the Lover's card, you are being asked to bring your masculine and feminine energies into balance, okay, by really nurturing your inner divine feminine. This is how I feel. So then we have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups actually talks about that you are asked to stop focusing on the things that didn't go as planned, because in this card she's very, very upset about the 3 cups that are spilled, and she doesn't even recognize, by focusing so much on those cups over here, she's not recognizing those 2 that are still standing. So in this case, quoting Dr. Joe Dispenza, your energy, your attention, your energy flows where your attention goes, okay? So take care of where you put your energy in, okay? Practicing gratitude is a big thing over here, as always. As always, when I have the 5 of Cups or the 4 of Cups, I'm like, always practice gratitude. Big time, and really focus on what went right. Really focusing on what on your achievements, okay? So what is the bigger picture of it? Why are you asked to do this? And the answer is in the Emperor. This could be really someone who's coming towards you, because you allow yourself to open yourself up for new possibilities. This could be also related to the commitment card, okay? And the next thing why you're doing all of these things is, yeah, this is in cards. This is in the King of Cups and in the 5 of Cups. in regards to the Five of Pentacles, which is the notion of feeling left outside in the cold. Okay, so this is what you're going to achieve, that you're not anymore feeling left outside in the cold, maybe because an emperor could be. This is like the archetype of the divine masculine to me. Absolutely. I think in general it's the archetype of the divine masculine. Nonetheless, the Five of Pentacles in regards to the King of Cups, simply because you are not hiding yourself anymore. You start, you know, communicating, maybe socializing, not focusing so much anymore on what went wrong. You are putting your focus more on the stuff that is going great. So you are having more of the feeling to connect to others, and you're not hiding yourself like, you know, in the cold. Okay, so in order to not feel alone, participate. This is the thing, what is going on. So let's have a quick look at what is coming towards you. So we're having the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about this is the energy of you begin to see the fruits of your labor, the work that you have been putting in. Okay, this can be very well linked to the Emperor energy, that you are starting now to take the lead. Okay, but in a balanced way. Okay, so then we have the Two of Pentacles, which to me in this case, of course, it can talk about taking a decision, but it can also talk about you finally managed balancing spirituality and practicality. In this case, actually, it really talks to me about like balancing your masculine and feminine energies. This is how I sense it. Okay, then we have the Death and Rebirth card. There, something is coming to an end. So, a cycle is closing, and seriously, group number 7, this card, like about endings and beginnings, like almost every group had this card. Okay, not exactly this one, but represented by a different card. So this is something that we are really, I think everyone is going to experience. And this is, to me, I think you took a leap of faith. And of course now, I do still have, for some of you, this is really about you're going to take a decision about something. Yeah. Because we have the card of beginnings here and the Ace of Swords, and I do really feel that you're taking a decision which leads to an end of something. But what I have here with the Page of Wands is someone who's having fresh, adventurous energy, who just wants to participate in life. This is the light attribute actually to this card, you know? Not feeling left outside in the cold anymore, no, participating in life, okay? Living life, enjoying life, being adventurous, confident, and so on and so forth, okay? So the next thing, the overall energy of what is coming towards you is again the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. And the Emperor, due to the fact that you took a leap of faith. Of course, it can be that there's going to come an Emperor towards you, but I really feel that you're very heavily going to take the lead in your life and not feeling as a victim anymore, because you know your freaking worth. How do I know this? Because we are having so much orange and yellow and red energies in these two cards as an overall energy of what is coming towards you, that I have no doubt that you are going to be extremely confident, very confident, and of course also very adventurous. You know, see this Knight of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands. I mean, those are very beautiful, passionate, fresh, juicy energies. So however this is turning out, whether this is about love or about a work project, or maybe you simply working on your stability and how to participate in life. But I can absolutely see that you are doing a freaking great job, and this is going to be a very willpower, um, determination and confidence type of style month. Really, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you are very courageous. This is what I absolutely see in those cards, because I do have one, two, three, four major arcanas, and two of them I have twice, and which is the Emperor, which is like really the entrepreneur for me in the whole tarot deck. So beautiful. Group number 7, great reading. I'm really happy for you for the month of September. You're gonna rock this, absolutely. This looks really very much like rockstar energy. So group number 7, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm moving on to group number 8. Hey, group number 8, and welcome to your reading to what is coming towards you in the month of September. Let's draw some topic cards, you know, from my yellow self-made topic deck, and let's have a look at which topics might occur in the month of September for you. Of course, not each topic will be yours, but just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So the first topic is dropping it. Solitude. The second one is divine masculine. The third one is have faith. The fourth one is confidence. Am I meant to draw? Okay. The last one is closing out a cycle. I just love straight messages. So I do already see a theme. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very much about surrender to the process, like almost every group had. But let's have a look. So, group number 8. I'm going to draw advice cards. The first one, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands advises you to not having your guard on, not having your guard up. Having your guard on, having your guard up. Having your guard up, I think. But you get me. Okay, so not being defensive. This is the first thing. It's, of course, we have your confidence. It's great when you're confident. It's great when you know where you want to head to. It's absolutely great when you're standing your ground. But when you're starting to be defensive, this indicates a lack of inner stability. Okay, so really work on your inner stability by being in the present. Then we have a 10 of Wands. This is closing out a cycle. Okay, which is the card that we have, closing out a cycle. Letting go of the burden that you have been carrying around with you way too long. Okay, and this is different for each and every one of you. The Star card advises you to have faith, which is also a card that we have been pulling. This is cool. This is really cool. And the 9 of Wands is actually the same. Not being guarded. Of course, standing your ground, but not being defensive. This is the point. Okay, standing your ground, but not being defensive. So let's have a look at what is this that you are working towards with all of those advice cards. And we have the Death. And we have the 3 of Cups. Wow. That's a huge jump, So the Death card is not necessarily something bad. I really like the Death. I do appreciate a good Death card, to be honest. The thing is that with the advice of the 10 of Wands of letting go of this burden that you've been carrying around way too long, this is the Death card. Okay? So, and with the card of solitude, the 3 of Cups is telling you that this is going to be over, because I do really have feelings like soul tribe, or really gathering around with friends, because you are really feeling that there's a heavy weight lift away from you, lift up from you, being lifted from you. You get me? My cat just wants to get in, and it's like almost crying outside. Wow, he's a drama king, seriously. So I think I would really like to know about the energies that are occurring in regards to this time frame that we are talking about, because depending on how much you're opening up your heart, the manifestations, you are drawing on those manifestations way more quicker than these people that are still really hesitant about opening up their heart, which is absolutely fine, because everyone has its own pace. Okay, and this must be honored. But it's really interesting. I mean, we have the 7 of Wands, we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Wands, and all of them in an advice position. This is really cool. Yeah, I do really think that you have been going through a lot the previous month. Is absolutely group number 8. This and you finally managed to closing out a cycle, which is very beautiful. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. This is, just let me show you, okay? This is linked to the 7 of Wands, to the 9 of Wands, and to the Star card. Have faith, okay? Have faith. And I just heard you are not for everyone. This is what I just heard, okay? You are not for everyone. So for some of you, this can be very well linked to a partnership. Does not necessarily mean to, because we have the divine masculine, okay? So, and the thing is that with the advice cards of the Star, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, what is very much indicated to me, like you are putting your focus on your inner divine feminine. For some of you, it could absolutely be that there is a divine masculine or a divine counterpart energy is coming towards you in the month of September, okay? So the next card is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Yeah, I mean, Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious, we have the death card. And balance spirituality and practicality. Yes, this is what I actually just said. Because I think what really needs to be nourished is your inner divine feminine. Because with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, you being guarded and like really ready to dive in, working on your inner divine feminine in order to create stability by being in the present is going to be a theme. Okay, I think this is very much about the confidence card. Confidence doesn't mean attacking someone or being bitchy with someone. It is being confident comes from inner stability. Okay, because confidence is nothing that you have to prove to someone. Okay, you are confident. Point blank, period. Okay, so a last moonology card for you. Don't let your past hold you back. Yes, and with the confidence card, I don't really feel that what you're being asked of is not let pride get in your way very much. So I would really like to pull for you 3 spirit animal cards. Freedom is yours. Yes, freedom is yours is also very much linked to the, liberating yourself by letting down the burdens of the 10 of Wands, which is like overdue for you. Overcome any obstacles. Yes, linked to the confidence card, I just want to say with the 9 of Wands of not being guarded, it also indicates for you opening up your heart. Okay, if this is really about a love relationship that you're listening to, or that you see yourself with, where you see the topic of a love relationship, okay, absolutely not being guarded, and in the same time opening up your heart is key. Otherwise, it's not going to come in. Okay, so big thing. Time for a deep dive. Time for a deep dive not only talks about surrendering to the process, but also talks about you are being asked to feel your emotions. Okay, getting in touch. This is what I meant with healing your inner divine feminine, healing your inner child. I would really like to, where is this deck? Over here. I would like to draw for you 3 outcome cards of, yeah, what is this that you are heading towards? What is this that you are heading towards? 3 cards. The Knight of Pentacles, working on your skills. 5 of Pentacles, not feeling left outside in the cold. And the 7 of Wands again. Yes, and this is, let me show you, okay? This is the lack mentality view of the 7 of Wands, okay? Being defensive, okay? Yes, having the upper hand, being confident, but you know, this is not a balance. This card doesn't look very balanced, okay? But now I'm going to show you a 7 of Wands, which is the light attribute of it. This one. She is so freaking zen inside of herself that she doesn't even feel bothered by external stuff happening around her. This is what's coming towards you. Okay, this is you. You being in a zen-like position because no one can F with you. Okay? Not because you are having a lack mentality, but because you are stable. You're grounded, you're cool, you're chilled, you're relaxed, and you know your worth. That's the point. You know your worth. So let's have an overall energy of what is coming towards you. And we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, the 3 of Wands. Let me have. And the 4 of Cups. This really looks like something is coming towards you because you finally practice some sort of gratitude for the things that you are having around yourself, which is very much indicated by the 3 of Cups actually, because you finally start participating in life and not feeling left outside in the cold anymore, okay? Because it's like letting these things finally happen, okay? Letting these things finally happen, and it's like really you're waiting for your ships to come in, but with gratitude in the back. You understand? There's a difference. Waiting and just waiting and not taking any action or not meeting the universe halfway, which is what you do when you're practicing gratitude, is different, okay? Absolutely different than just sitting there and waiting. Okay, you need to meet the universe halfway, which is very beautiful. So yeah, of course, for some of you there's can be a divine masculine coming in, which will then absolutely lead to the 3 of Cups. But in general, this is like very much about you being focused on working on your skills, which doesn't necessarily need to talk about working on your work skills, but working on your skills in the sense of working on your inner stability, okay? Which will then really lead to you're not feeling alone anymore because you finally recognize the sunny side of life, okay? That's the point, which will lead then to a huge sense of confidence, and nothing really externally can rock your boat. That's the point, okay? So group number 8, great reading, really very, very beautiful reading. So wow, there's a lot going on in September for you, seriously. But what I absolutely see with a death card, which is a major arcana, you are going to close out some sorts of huge freaking cycle simply by letting down your guard, and finally putting this burden aside. You don't need it anymore. It is not yours anymore to carry. Okay, so group number 8, again, thank you very much for being here. I absolutely appreciate this reading, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Bye.